Hello Virgo, so I'm doing your weekly reading for October the 14th to the 21st, and I'm going to be finding out what is going on in your situation, why it's happening, what's going on in your blind spots, anything that is working for you at this time, and of course how this is all likely going to play out as well. So if you just give me a quick minute so I can sort out your deck, and then we can get right into this. Okay, right, so what is going on in your situation? Choose wisely. So this one is the equivalent to the Seven of Cups, okay? And you can see here that there are multiple arms, and they're all doing something different with their hands, okay? Right, so with this kind of energy, Virgo, you're going to have to really take your time with this particular decision, right? This one carries the message of not all options available to you are necessarily going to be good for you, okay? And again, you can see that with all of the different hand signals that's going on in that particular card. Some of them look like they're, like that one kind of looks like it's almost a no. Right, and then we've got one that looks like it's ready for a fight. That one sort of indicates, okay, yeah, you know, that's a good choice to make. And then the others, it's just they all have different energies to them. So yeah, really take your time this week, Virgo, with your decision making, because not all options available to you are necessarily going to be helpful. And then you've got partnerships and alliances at the bottom of the deck. So this one is the equivalent to the Three of Wands. Okay, so there is growth, okay? Partnerships and alliances. It feels to me like somebody is wanting to team up with you. It does feel a little bit business-like in nature. I don't know. It feels a bit weird. I'm not going to lie, Virgo. This energy feels weird. Partnership and alliances with choose wisely. Choose wisely who it is that you partner up with. I mean, there could be a message here, again, not going to resonate for everyone, right? But for example, if you're on YouTube, you could be getting a lot of offers here from sponsorships and partnerships, but they're going to be fake, right? A lot of them are going to be fake. Just as an example, to try and put a visual to this sort of energy, okay? Okay, so what's going on with these partnerships then? Let's find that out first. The Four of Swords and the Three of Cups. Yeah, it's same message. Virgo is the exact same message. Choose wisely. Okay, Four of Swords. Rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate, reconsider, meditate. Okay. What is it that they're asking for you to reevaluate or reconsider? Something here to do with partnerships with others, working with others, right? So Virgo, I definitely do feel that there's a dodgy partnership or like a frenemy. Okay, so if you're not in business, this could be somebody trying to make amends with you, but it's false. Okay, it's false. There's a false partnership, a false alliance, a false friend, a false, right? There's falsehoods in this energy. That's why it feels so dodgy. That's why even Spirit's saying, Virgo, take a breather on this one. Don't make any quick decisions, okay? Hopefully, as we go through this reading, the falsehoods are going to be exposed, okay? The trickery is going to be exposed. So we'll see if we can get to the bottom of this. So can you tell us more about choosing wisely for Virgo? Yeah, Four of Cups. Again, like the energy of unhappiness, of discontentment, and they're saying disconnect. Okay, I feel like you're being asked to disconnect. Disconnect from what? Six of Cups nostalgia. Oh boy. So the plot thickens. You have to disconnect from the nostalgia. Emotional thinking. Okay, you cannot afford this week, Virgo, to make decisions based off of emotional thinking. You cannot afford to make decisions based off of nostalgia, okay, the way that you wish that things could be. They're saying here that you have to make your decisions based off of the way that it is now, okay. And then you've got the Three of Swords and the Star. So I kind of like this combination, right? It sounds like a strange thing to say because obviously Three of Swords is heartbreak and disappointment, but it's come out with the Star, which indicates you're healing through the pain. You're doing the work, right? So a situation this week, Virgo, it's somebody is trying to lead you. I feel that they are trying to emotionally lead you into what I can only describe as being a trap. Okay? And they are doing that because it's coming from a person who knows what you want. They know what your dreams are. They know what your aspirations are. They know what you're likely going to say yes to. Okay? They know enough about you to recognize that what they are putting on offer this week, you might have a really hard time turning that down. Okay, because it's dressed up in a pretty bow, right? The pretty little bow being of everything that you ever wanted. Do you know what I mean? So we're seeing with this energy here, the Three of Swords and the Star, that Virgo, you do get your wish fulfillment, right? You do get your heart's desire. You do get what you want. But this is not the way to do it. This is not the way to go about it. This is not how you get it. Does that make sense? That's the best way that I can explain this energy. So it's almost as if Spirit's telling you guys to maybe be a little bit more patient, okay? Because I also feel like this offer that's being presented to you, it's almost as if they're trying to tempt you. Oh, this is how we're going to be able to cut corners. This is how we're going to be able to do this quickly, right? Virgo, if you're wanting quick, instant success or whatever this is about, team up with me. Do it this way. Do it my way, right? And it's a trick. It's a trap, basically. It's not going to play out that way. So if you accept this, what I can only describe as being a dodgy offer from a nefarious individual, it's going to lead to disappointment, okay? It's going to lead you to a place where you're hurt, right? Obviously, we don't want to see that for you. So Spirit's saying there, Virgo, just choose wisely, okay? Be smart about it, because not everything that's being offered to you this week is going to be beneficial for you, especially where someone is clearly trying to tap in to your emotions, okay, like emotional bribery, anything like that. Walk away from it immediately, okay. But yeah, this combination for you, Virgo, it's saying, look, you are gonna heal through this disappointment or this grief, okay? So when you see through this person, yes, you are going to be hurt. The fact that this person would do that to you, but you will recover from it, you will heal from it, and hope will be restored from that disappointment there. Okay, so yeah, that's why I like that combination, because it indicates that it's hard to explain. It's like yes, people are going to hurt you, but that doesn't mean to say that you're going to stay on your knees forever, right? Because this is a clear recovery, with it being very healing, high vibe, high energy card, okay? Right, so why is this happening? Base chakra as the root chakra. The root cause of a situation, your survival instincts, okay? It says survival, physical, what is that? I can't read my own writing. It looks to me like it says physical body. Okay, money issues. Oh man, why is my writing so terrible? Sustenance, shelter, and safety. And then the affirmation is I have. Yeah, so it deals with root causes, okay? It's probably even asking for you to consider doing some root work, root healing, okay? Again, YouTube is going to be a very valuable resource for guidance videos on how you can do that, okay? But basically, it's everything to do with your survival instincts, right? It can be blocked by fear and fear-based thinking, fear-based actions, right? FOMO, like that's the classic one. How many times have people fucked up because they were genuinely afraid that they were going to miss out on something, right? And then they end up rushing through stuff because of this FOMO, right? It can be that as well. So Virgo, I definitely feel like someone around you is trying to tap in to your FOMO this week, and that can be quite a dangerous thing for you, okay, if you were to fall for that. Okay, so let's take a closer look into this. Can you tell us more about why this is happening for Virgo, please? Can you tell us more? Thank you. High Priestess, yeah. It's like you already know. You already know the answer. You already know what is the right thing to do here. And that's not to fall into this trap of FOMO. Okay. You already know with this High Priestess. It's behind the veil energies also. Highly, highly intuitive. Okay, I feel like Spirit's asking for you to trust in your own survival instincts a lot more, and for you to trust your own intuition a lot more. I'm getting the impression that whenever you get a bad feeling about anyone or anything, you might sit there and try and justify reasons to yourself as to why you should trust them, or why you should give them a chance, or whatever. But then it's like your own intuition and your own survival instincts are telling you quite the opposite, right? So it's almost like you would sit there and look for reasons to almost go against your own survival instincts. It's like, oh, shush. It's like you're trying to shush your own thoughts because you can't explain why you're getting a creepy ass vibe off someone. Okay, so what Spirit's asking for you guys is to not do that, right? Even if you cannot articulate why you do not trust a certain person, right? Doesn't matter. You don't have to be able to articulate it. You don't have to be able to put excuses or reasons behind why you're feeling what you're feeling about that particular person or situation. Okay, all you have to do is just listen to it. Like, this person gives me a stomachache. This person, they make the hairs on the back of my neck go, and not in a nice way. I genuinely feel unsafe around this particular person, or this situation feels unsafe, right? That's the bit that matters. Not being able to explain why you know that or why you feel that, okay? That's irrelevant. The whys are irrelevant. The fact that you're feeling that is what's relevant in the first place, okay? So this is why this situation's happening. It kind of feels a little bit like a test here, Virgo, okay? I'm not going to lie. It feels like a test. There is a dodgy-ass situation here that's playing out this week, and it is your responsibility to listen to your survival instincts, to listen to your intuition. What is that conveying to you about this person, about this situation? Because I could bet my ass on it that your instincts are going to be telling you this situation is not safe, right? So they're saying here, less questioning why you feel certain ways about specific individuals or situations, and more just listening to it instead, okay? Your survival instincts with that base chakra is there for a reason. It's built into everyone. Intuition is built into everyone. The major difference is between those who listen to it and those who ignore it, okay? Do not ignore your own survival instincts. You don't need to know the reasons why. The reasons why, that's just junk information that you do not need right now, okay? Because remember, your survival instincts is there to keep you alive. It's there to keep you safe, right? If that was to be cluttered with additional information about why, you would have run out of time. Do you know what I mean? Can you tell us more? Thank you. That's squiffy. The Page of Swords. And it's come out squiffy. So again, the need for the answers, Virgo, I get it, right? I fully understand, Virgo. You need to know the whys, right? You need to have all the information possible, right? I understand. When it comes down to, like I said, your intuition and your survival instincts, that information is going to be missing. Page of Swords, squiffy, right? You can find out the whys and the hows later, okay? You will get that missing information later. How many times in your life have you seen that play out? Where you had a dodgy ass feeling about someone, you didn't know why. And then lo and behold, a couple of months later, you found out the reason why. Right? How many times in your life already has that played out? And you were like that, I fucking knew it. I knew they were dodgy. I knew they were bad. I knew they were a wrong'un or whatever. Right? How many times? Countless. The same is going to apply this week, and unfortunately I kind of feel like this is coming from a person that you know quite well, which is the worst of it. It's somebody that you know quite well that is trying to trick you, and you can feel something's off with this. Oh, but it's coming from such and such a person, and oh man, I've known them since forever, and oh man, they wouldn't do that to me. Really? Really? Are you sure about that? Kind of sounds and looks like making up excuses to me. Page of Swords, squiffy. Okay, don't make excuses to go against your own survival instincts. Okay, what's in your blind spot? Oh my word, I cannot lift the card. It's these nails. Third eye chakra, yeah, your inner knowing, your higher knowing, your connection to the universe, your connection to the unseen. Okay, your third eye, it's literally your intuition. It deals with insight, okay, your psychic senses or your ability to tap into energies, okay, and it's in your blind spot. It's in your blind spot, so you're an energetic sponge, and some of you guys don't even realize that you're picking up on everything, okay. because it's in your blind spot. You tell us more. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. One of your apex cards. So this can be growth, family, legacy, inheritance, okay? It can be affluence, privilege. So I feel like the message here, Virgo, in your blind spot, you are in a very unique and privileged position because you have this strong intuition, right? And that straight away puts you 10 steps ahead of everyone else without you even realizing it, okay? You can tell us more, about this Ten of Pentacles. Look, the Empress, the Emperor, and that's Squiffy, the Ace of Pentacles. This come out off center. Virgo, it's possible that you might be stopping another person from making a horrendous mistake this week as well. Okay. Again, it's not going to be for all of you. Same deal. You can feel that something's not right. You can feel that there's a dodgy offer. Definitely a dodgy offer. Ace of Pentacles, Squiffy, right? You could well be finding yourself trying to warn another person. Like, this doesn't feel right. There's something off about this. I don't know what it is, but can you trust me? They might not listen. That's the problem. Okay. But then at least you would have tried. Now, we've got power couple energy in your blind spot. This Emperor and the Empress. The divine feminine and the divine masculine. And it's in your blind spot. So I don't know if this is concerning like a significant partner of yours or like a twin flame connection or something. Okay. It could also just be aspects of yourself as well, like your ability to grow, your ability to protect, right? With the feminine and the masculine qualities. So again, take it as it resonates. I feel like what this is getting at the most, because it's in your blind spot, right? The combination of these three here, that can indicate a close, tight-knit family. Okay? So if you were hoping for a strong relationship, romantic relationship, it's certainly here. It's in your blind spot. Okay? If you were hoping to start creating a family or expanding on a pre-existing family, anything like that, all of those options are here. Like, those options are going to be available to you, right? But again, be really, really cautious of that dodgy offer. Now, I can't see what that dodgy offer is, right? I genuinely cannot see it. So I don't know the specifics of that dodgy offer, but you're going to know it with this High Priestess, your third eye chakra, your base chakra. Like, you're going to know it and you're going to feel it. Okay, what is working for you? A firm foundation. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So the fact that you've got a very strong sense of self, the fact that you're not easily knocked down, pushed over, the fact that people, they can't just walk all over you, okay, because of your strong sense of self. That's what's working for you at this time. They're also saying that there is no, see with that mountain, there is no challenge that is greater or stronger than you are, okay? So your firm foundation, your strong sense of self-belief is what is working in your favor. Now, there's nothing arrogant about that. Okay, there's nothing egotistical about that. In fact, I encourage more people to have more of a strong sense of self. Okay, can you tell us more about this firm foundation? Yeah, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Listen, there's a tight support network here for some of you guys. There definitely is. Ten of Pentacles, Empress, the Emperor. There's Two of Cups and the firm foundation, right? There's a really strong partnership in your energy, whether you're with this person yet or not. Okay, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. This tells me, Virgo, that someone's got your back. Someone's got your back and they've got yours, right? This is a show of strength. That this is an unbreakable bond here between two people, between this Emperor and this Empress, an unbreakable bond, an unshakable bond. It's possible, Virgo, that someone this week is going to try and feed you some nasty bullshit about your partner or your intended partner, or the other way around. Someone's going to try and feed your partner or your intended partner some nasty ass untruthful bullshit about you. Okay, again, take it as it resonates. But again, like, it's just weird to me. It's weird to me how secretive this energy is being, right? Like, I cannot find the words to explain to you how secretive this energy feels. Like, it's weird. Do you know what I mean? It's really weird. And usually that will happen because of repeated deceitful words that have been spoken, like because there's too much to lay out on the table, right? How this is likely going to play out. Hope, that's number 17, so that's going to be the star. Now, if you recall, we saw the star here. And that one came out in the context of, be careful of the offers on the table at the moment, Virgo, because not every offer is going to be beneficial for you, right? You will get what you want. You will get your desire, your hope, your wish, whatever it was. But that is not the way to do it, okay? Which refers to someone offering you a sickeningly sweet deal, that you know there's something wrong with that, right? So the fact that we get how this is likely going to play out, the star, you get your heart's desire, you get your wish fulfillment, because you didn't fall, or you're not going to fall for the trickery, for the bullshit. You're not going to fall for the bullshit. Can you tell us more about this star for Virgo, please? Tell us more. Right, that's squiffy. The Seven of Pentacles, and it's come out squiffy. So that's somebody promising instant results or quick results, quick growth, right? It's crazy to me. There are no shortcuts, basically. Yeah, the Magician. Focused, very, very focused energy. It's your focus. It's your focus that's going to win the day here, Virgo. Okay, the Magician with justice. If an offer doesn't feel right to you, then it's not right. And you don't have to worry about being able to articulate why it doesn't feel right. Okay. We've got a balancing of the scales here that's going on because of your focus and your determination with that Magician energy. You're understanding that anything worth having, it's not going to come quick. Okay. Anything worth having, it's worth being patient for. The Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, beautiful. Queen of Swords does not suffer fools gladly. Queen of Swords can see through other people as if they were made out of glass. Queen of Swords can see people's true intentions behind their eyes. And again, they're not worried about being able to articulate what they can feel. They just trust it straight away. Queen of Swords. that they drive straight through the issue, straight through the deceit, straight through the lies, that they can drive through it, they can see through it. Okay. Very, very intellectual, but also very spiritually intellectual. See there with that white owl? Spiritual messages, spiritual intellect. Let's get you a healing message. What else for Virgo, please? What else for Virgo? Okay, number 26, Apollo and insight. Yes. Number 26, let's have a look. Okay, it says, look at the rational truth of a situation. Seek the facts. Know thyself. Pay attention to your health. Ask questions. Do not guess. Inquire. You may get what you're looking for. Use divination more regular. And then your affirmation is, I heal and can heal. I seek the truth. And then your companion stone or medal is clear quartz. Okay, so clear quartz, it can help to clear out the energetic debris, as it were. Okay, it can help to clear your mind, clear the clutter, clear the negativity, right? So that you can think more logically, think more clearly, without the noise of external influences, without the noise of other people's opinions. Okay, so yeah, clear quartz and insight. Right, so let's see if we can uplift this energy by using the Swear Tarot. Obviously, if you're allergic to swearing, then you don't have to listen. Okay, it's just a little bit of fun at the end of your reading, because I'm a firm believer in having people leaving the readings on a bit of a high. Okay, it's very, very important. Right. The Nine of Cups, everything happens for a fucking reason. Yeah. Okay. Nine of Cups, that's also wish fulfillment as well, Virgo. Okay. So apparently this is happening because it's taking you on the correct path towards your wish fulfillment. Okay. And not a dodgy one that's full of empty promises. Okay. So yeah, if you try and rush the process, again, like straight away, that's a bit of a falsehood, right? Especially where someone's promising almost instant results, and that's just not going to happen, right? So yeah, this is happening to get you on the right path towards your wish fulfillment, and you do get exactly what you want from the end of this process, Virgo. Okay, so yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. For personal readings with me, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.